Good morning, people. Happy Wednesday. We an hour earlier than our usual time at noon, but sometimes schedules and conflicts. Got some paying customers that want to talk to me at noon, so hey, we early. So we're simulcasting our broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and now trying to get Instagram in. Let's see if this is going to work. If I can bring Instagram in. Um, Public. Uh, to, let's see. This is new. All right. Okay. Don't need any of that. Uh, I don't see anything happening on Instagram. It is what it is. Can't spend a whole bunch of time trying to do this. Uh, okay. Uh, mhm, mhm. Well, I won't um, bore you people. So anyway, today's topic is gut check, right? It's the end of the year, 12/20, 2023. Praise God, praise the Most High. We have made it thus far, right? So now, what are we going to do, right? We're going to take an evaluation of what have occurred, and then we're going to do a real gut check, right? We're going to see that we accomplished the goals that we set out for 2023. 2024 is right a couple of weeks away. I'm looking forward to it myself. January the 7th, I'll be celebrating my 62nd birthday. So I'm excited about 2024 just to be Social Security age. All right. Anyway, we'll talk about that on another broadcast. Don't take your Social Security at 62 for no reason. Well, not no reason, unless you broke or you ill, right? So, gut check. Let's do a gut check. Doing a gut check, how to create a sense of urgency is the topic for today. How can I create a sense of urgency? Well, this is one of the examples or one of the scenarios that I give my clients. So, you got a wife, you have children, and you got one wife, one, three, five children, and one of them is ill, and you need $1 million for a life saving surgery for one of your children. And the doctor that does this in such high demand, he doesn't take insurance or she doesn't take insurance. They're private paid. You need that $1 million cash to save your child's life. What's going to happen? Your child is going to die. Your wife is going to die because you don't have the money. Sense of urgency. So if you run this scenario in your life and you find that you cannot help yourself, you cannot help your family, you need to have a sense of urgency, right? You need to get it done. All right. So let's talk about how do we develop that sense of urgency, because you need to develop it. And so you need to trick your mind that you need $1 million or somebody's going to die. That's a sense of urgency. You need to give your mind scenarios like that to create. So it's a gut check. It's a real gut check, people, right? Developing a sense of urgency. Perhaps the most Outwardly identifying quality of a high performing man or woman is their action orientation, right? They, uh, G.I. Joe told G.I. Jane, you must have not read my service jacket because it said that I am a man of action, right? So that's the most identifiable quality of a high performing person, their action oriented. So you got to execute, you got to get in action to create this sense of urgency. Highly productive people take the time to think, plan, and set priorities. Then they launch quickly, strongly toward their goals and objectives. They ain't wasting a bunch of time. I'm gonna think, I'm gonna plan, I'm gonna set the priorities, and then I am going towards my objectives and goals. They work steadily. So I'm gonna get to work smoothly and continuously and seem to go through enormous amount of work in the same time period that the average person spends socializing, wasting time, and working on low value activities. This way, you got to prioritize your activities and you got to get to work. You got to plan your work, right? You got to think about it. Well, take time to think and plan. Getting into flow. Ooh, this is it's a beautiful place to be. I feel like I'm in a state of flow now, right? Got to flow. When you work on high value tasks at a high and continuous level of activity, you can actually enter into an amazing mental state called flow. Almost everyone has experienced this at some point. You're just in the flow. Things are just going. You can't miss the basket, right? All the shots are going in. All the shots you're taking, right? Really successful people are those who get themselves into the state far more often than the average person. So you need to spend some time studying the state of flow so you can see how you can get yourself into this state. It's a wonderful place to be. So become more alert and aware, right? Because you get in the flow, it seems like you can just feel the water molecules in the air, right? Because you're in that state. In the state of flow, identified and talked about over the centuries, you actually function at a higher plane of clarity. You get very clear. Clarity is important. Creativity and competency. You are more sensitive and aware. Your insight and intuition function with incredible precision. You see the interconnectedness of people, circumstances around you. Is you playing chess now, right? You often come up with brilliant ideals and insight that enable you to move ahead even more rapidly. We're doing a gut check. We're trying to develop a sense of urgency, people, to get things done. Develop a sense of urgency. One of the ways you can trigger the state of flow is developing a sense of urgency. I gotta get it done. No, 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 not I got. I must get it done. It's a must. It's not I got to. It's a must for you. You must accomplish this thing, right? This is an inner drive and desire to get on with the job quickly and get it done fast, right? This inner drive is an impatience that motivates you to get going and keep going, right? Because sometimes that road is gonna get long and lonely. So you got to have that motivation and that impatience to get it done. A sense of urgency feels very much like racing against yourself. So the only person that you're racing against is self, right? This is what a sense of urgency is, right? So create a biases for action. Uh, with this ingrained sense of urgency, you develop a biases for action. You got to take action. You got to execute, execute, execute. You take action rather than talking continuously about what you're going to do. I hate talkers, right? I don't want to say, hey, I don't like talkers. Talkers, no, we need to be walking towards the goal. You focus on specific steps you can take immediately. By employing this technique, you can concentrate on the things you can do right now to get the results you want and achieve the goals you desire. So when you need to know, what is it that I should be working on right now? What's the most important things that I should be doing? A lot of us have no idea, right? We have no idea what is that thing, what's that most important things that I should be working on now, right? This is where we come in, JoshuaPondexter.com. We do business coaching. We help you focus on the most important thing. So, well, give me an example, Joshua. Yeah, you got bad credit, right? So that's the most important thing that you should be doing now. You have no savings. That you should be adding dollars to your savings account. Those are the most important things that you should be doing now, because to be successful in this modern world, you need good credit and you need a few dollars in the bank, right? So those are some of the most. What else should I be doing? I should be working on my health. I should be eating right. I should be moving. I should be working on my mental state. These are the most important things that I should be doing at the moment, right? So that's what's happening. We're talking about a gut check, creating a sense of urgency. And as I stated when I started, you need $1 million, because if you don't come up with that $1 million today, your wife is going to die, your children are going to die, because the surgeon that does that type of operation don't take insurance, because they're world class. They only take private pay. And so what are you gonna let your baby die? You gonna let your wife die because you don't have the money? This is what's going to happen. So you need to create a sense of urgency within yourself to get things done. Whatever, it might not even be money. Whatever it is for you, this is a serious gut check. This is a wake-up call. This is the final few days in the end of this year. We're getting ready to start 2024. Don't let it be. If this year wasn't absolutely amazing, 2024 can be, right? Starting tomorrow, starting today, right? You can get a gut check and say, I'm not where I want to go. I'm broke. I got pennies in my pocket. I'm behind on my promises. I'm behind on my dreams, and get to work, right? And so I encourage you to get a mentor, to get some help, because we all need help. So Joshua, who are your mentors? Well, pain is my mentor, right? That's who my mentor is. Too much pain, right? Too much lack will cause you to get busy and take action. So listen, we're a little early today. We want to drop that. A gut check. It's the end of the year. Come on, people. Let's get busy. Let's get it done. I don't know if you're aware of what's going on in this world, and specifically what's going on in our country, in the United States of America. You are being replaced. Americans, black, white, blue, and green. Americans, you are being replaced with lower cost workers that's doing the same job, perhaps doing it better. Listen, so you need to get a sense of urgency about accomplishing those things that you want to accomplish. That's it, people. That's enough for your gut check. JoshuaPondexter.com. If you need some assistance getting yourself a plan, helping you develop a sense of urgency, we're here to help. As always, in parting, we wish you peace, love, and soul. Bye for now.